Hey everybody, welcome back to the Spoken with Stephen Cast 2023. Here to do a quick review because I just got out of seeing Evil Dead Rise. Okay, now this was a movie I was interested in seeing for a while. I'm a big Evil Dead fan. I love the Evil Dead movies. One of my favorite horror films of all time, or just movies in general, is Evil Dead 2. And I really enjoyed the reboot that they did here back in 2013. I remember being the first one to see it, or remember seeing it when it was still in theaters. So I was very excited I was able to see this one in theaters too, and this one being a sequel to that one, while also still somewhat loosely connecting the other movies together. It's a really solid movie. I will say this: it's a very solid movie. Now, some of the criticisms and critiques I do get because it's very tamed when it comes to the Deadites. Now, not in the way that they look great and all that, but the way that they act and the way that they approach, they're very tame in some of the stuff they say. Now, they still say some messed up stuff to mess with people's heads, but not to the level that they normally do in an Evil Dead movie. Like, it felt very subdued, like they downplayed it. And I feel like they did that so that way to not reach a level of campiness, but the thing is with Evil Dead, one of its charms and the reason why it's such a great series is it allows itself to be campy, it allows itself to be tongue-in-cheek a lot of times, and you're able to accept it. Now, aside from that, I would say this was a very well-written movie. It was a very well-directed, very well shot. Not as many Easter eggs as I thought there would be. Now, there are some callback dialogue here and there, and some Easter eggs, some very subtle nods to Evil Dead that I picked out. And Bruce Campbell does have a cameo, but I didn't really know it was a cameo until I looked it up, and now I know. But yeah, I would say this is a very solid movie. Definitely, I would rank this somewhere as my third favorite in the Evil Dead series. I did read somewhere that it was originally meant to be streaming on HBO Max, but because it did so well with test screenings, the studio decided to take a chance, but like, hey, let's release this theatrically. And it's making its money back, so it's making its rounds, and yeah, I would definitely say it's a good Evil Dead movie. It's a good Evil Dead movie, maybe some problems here and there, but other than that, very solid. Definitely would recommend to check it out. Now, would I say to go in theaters to see it? Well, for me, I enjoyed it seeing it in theaters, so it worked for me. But if you wanted to wait to streaming, I would say definitely wait for streaming. But other than that, very solid movie. 8 out of 10. Go check it out.